improvement. Okay, so if you are that much patient, then you're welcome. If you are looking for getting fluency 6 months, so I will not do that for you. Okay, because it is for myself. I took me time like 3 4 years. It took me for myself. So I'm not that person who are gonna give you like a fluency within a 6 or 5 months. Okay, if you are feel comfortable, then I will make sure that within 2 years or 1 years you will get a huge improvement. But
Hmm.
there is always a learning process, so you have to make them understand. You don't have to lie to them, right? Because lying is not uh, these things I don't like to do with my students. You have to make them realize that language learning definitely gonna take time.
Yeah, very true. I would like to say that you are a very honest personality, and yes, you are the man of your words. So that's amazing.
Go on.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. What's time right now? It is one past 20, right? Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
So it's afternoon.
Sorry.
I'm saying that it is afternoon.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
afternoon. Obviously, it is afternoon. Yeah. Are you getting any background noises from my side? Because wind is blowing right now.
No, not too much. Yeah, it's quite
And
sounds good.
okay.
Okay. So as you know that we are meeting first time, and I don't have any idea about you.
Mhm.
So first of all, I would like to know about you. Please introduce yourself.
Sure, sure. Why not? Okay. My name is JD. I born and brought up in a very small village of Maharashtra, and district is Palghar, which is very known for surrounding areas, mountains, and as well as coastal area. Yeah. So many people from Bombay, even from the whole over the India, visit this place because the place is situated surrounded by the nature, and that's the reason. So many mountains. I mean, so many temples are here. They are surrounded by the mountains.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I'd like to know more about you. What's your hobby and what's your qualification? What do you do especially? I'm
Okay.
so curious to know about you.
For sure. My hobby has been evolved gradually. Initially, I wanted to be a cricketer, and initially, I wanted to be a superhero. Like what kind of dreams we have as a child, right?
Hmm.
But right now, my dreams has been changed drastically, totally changed.
Hmm.
There's no similarity. The dreams I had in my childhood, no, it has been changed quite a lot. Now I just want to be a good English speaker. I have English classes as well where I teach especially beginner online, right? That's all about me. And when it's come to my hobbies, like to watch movies, Hollywood movies, interacting with new people every day, especially strangers. You are also stranger to me. I'm also stranger to you. So this is what I do. I like to do like
Oh,
conversation.
hmm. Okay, so now I got it. Like you teach also. So do you teach online or do you teach offline?
Then recently I've started. I started off teaching online because of in my village people are not interested learning the language, especially when you live in a village they have different mindset, right? They don't give
Hmm.
a priority to language learning. They believe if you speak English the language is not for us. Okay, you should be born and brought up in a rich family, then only English will work for you, right? So that kind of mentality they have, even though they're sending their children in English medium, but they don't give much priority to the language. So I'm
Yeah,
just
that's really.
yeah, just trying to help the students who are want to learn English, but so many students they don't have an environment. Okay, so I'm helping them to create an artificial environment so they can have the environment and they will get a speaking partner as well because villagers doesn't have. I mean, especially the students who are living in village they don't have speaking partners. So I personally talk to them one, and at least give them 30 minutes so they also improve their communication, upskill their communication.
Very good, outstanding, and hats off to you. You are doing really such a great work because now in this area, like now in the technology area, people are so selfish. Really, they are busy in improving themselves. They are not worrying for others. But as far as I'm listening to you, so I have observed that you have concern about your village, that they don't have right thinking, and I know that you want to change their thinking. Yeah, that's why you are here, and you are good at English, so that's really commendable. And I must say that there is no doubt you might have faced many difficulties while learning this language, because you belong to village area. Still you have, I think you have done hard work, there is no doubt, to learn this language. So now the other question I would like to ask to you, that what is the secret of your English fluency? How did you learn it, and what was your process initially? What did you do?
So there is no like magic pills, you can get, or like magic beans, you have and you will be fluent overnight, right? There's nothing like that. You just have to be patient, right? I will give you an examples. Right, suppose you have students, okay, and students coming to your classes, and that particular student doesn't want to learn English. He's not interested, okay. So even spending 4 5 years in your classes, he will not improve because he's not interested, right? But one student, even he doesn't have a teacher, he's interested and he finding resources from the online, so he will improve, right? So it's about a passion about learning, okay. And you have to have, you know that passion. Patience is
Yeah.
very very important. Yeah,
Yeah.
passion and patience is very, do this thing is very very important, then only you're going to improve. There is no like, every English learner knows, like, what are the things they have to do to improve their communication, right?
Okay, okay, now it's okay. Carry on, please.
Yeah. So I was saying that, just be consistent, and
Yeah.
keep talk to people, you know talk as much as possible, because there is no any option, right? If you want to be fluent in English, you have to talk to people in English, okay, and try
Hmm.
to create an environment, artificial environment, because we are not living in America or London, so we have to make
Right.
an artificial environment, right? So just be positive, motivated, keep learning from the internet, because I know very well, if you don't have money, so you don't have any resources as well, okay. So internet is quite convenient nowadays, that I believe.
Very true, very true. And I totally agree whatever you have said, and I resonate with your all points. Because, one thing I, 100% I believe that if you have all resources, if you have all whole environment, but if you don't have passion, it's all about passion. Not only about English language, about any skill. If you want to develop in yourself and you are not passionate, you can never get improvement.
Mm.
Because if you have passion, if you have burning desire, so there are many chances for you. Even there are not opportunity, you can make your own opportunity, you can make it by yourself. So it depends on passion. And I would like to say all the learners, because many times I get messages from learners like, ma'am, I have been learning English for a long time, but I'm not getting improvement. I believe that, because now in the social media era, where you have all things in your hand, if you have YouTube and social media, right, there is no worry to about teachers and mentor, there is no deficiency of, okay, all the great mentor we have on social media, right? Okay, so what is the problem with learners? Like they said that I have been learning this language for a long time, still they are not improving. Only the one thing I would like to say, that they are not so much passionate. They are not giving time as much as they should give. Only maybe this reason only they are not improving, right? And really the people who are improving, they are so passionate, like as I can see, you are so passionate, and you have started teaching online, and you have created your artificial environment. So everything is possible. It depends on your mindset and your passion also, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So now I want to know that, as you mentioned that you have been teaching and you have recently started teaching. Apart from teaching, what do you do? What is your profession?
uh I don't have any work, because I was working in a company. It was a contractual based company and it had been shut down. So currently, I'm, s- you know, I felt that working for someone else, in a company, it will not help me to improve my communication. Since I want to improve my communication, so I decided, why shouldn't I collect some students. So I teach them. So at the same time, I make bit money. At the same time, I will improve my communication. So I've just shifted my perspective from
Very true.
working in a company to teaching any classes, or having students for myself to teach
Mhm.
them, make
Is
money little.
teaching your passion? Is teaching your passion?
No, teaching is not my passion, but I want to help them because so many students want to learn the language, right? So I think I can help the beginners, especially, so they can at least achieve their basic fluency. If
Very,
they
very.
say fluency, then they can have a good foundation in their life.
Okay, okay, okay. So, just I want to know one thing from you, if you don't mind, because I'm also a part-time teacher. But I'm very curious to know, like, what is your process to teach beginner? I can understand you. If you talk about beginner, so I can understand that they are totally zero about speaking. Okay, only they know that how to understand English. They can understand English, but they are unable to speak English. So, first time when you meet with any beginner, like they are zero, okay, so that time what is your process, like what
Mm.
you provide first to the beginner?
See, we have to understand when we talk to any beginners, right? Say they are learning from the scratch, from zero. Okay, they even don't know ABCD. Okay, so you have to understand, you have to make them feel comfortable first of all, and you have to tell the truth. Okay, because many institute will not tell them the truth. They will tell them you will be fluent in 6 months or 5 months, 3 months. Okay, so we have to avoid such a things, very well, because it requires many years. So we have to tell them that you have to be very patient, because it is a journey of language learning, right? So it will require at least 2 3 years to get improvement. Okay, so if you are that much patient, then you're welcome. If you are looking for getting fluency 6 months, so I will not do that for you. Okay, because it is for myself. I took me time like 3 4 years. It took me for myself. So I'm not that person who are gonna give you like a fluency within a 6 or 5 months. Okay, if you are feel comfortable, then I will make sure that within 2 years or 1 years you will get a huge improvement. But
Mhm.
there is always a learning process, so you have to make them understand. You don't have to lie to them, right? Because lying is not uh, these things I don't like to do with my students. You have to make them realize that language learning definitely gonna take time.
Yeah, very true. I would like to say that you are a very honest personality, and yes, you are the man of your words. So that's amazing because this is how we can create a good character in ourselves, and these things really gives us real contentment also. If you have pure heart, and if you are honest towards your people, so definitely you will grow in your life and your life will be contentment. Yeah, so that I always believe, that I always give priority to my happiness and my contentment, and I always love and support the all people who have this kind of mentality. Okay, so that's nice to meet you, and now I don't have much questions. uh, I talked to you for very little time, but it was really awesome conversation with you because your thoughts are amazing. I really appreciate all the people who have this kind of feeling, because I'm a teacher, so I have a good vibe for all. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. And now I'd not like to waste your time. I know that you are also a busy personality. Yeah. Okay. And I look forward meeting you again.
Yeah,
Bye
sure, sure.
now.
Bye bye. Bye bye.